Welcome back after a roller coaster year. It's been great to see Daniil Kvyat getting back to the sort of form we know that he's capable of, and he's been having a chat with Martin Brandle about a tricky old season.
We're joined at the Sky Pad by Daniil Kvyat. What a roller coaster year you've had. In fact, I think you've redefined the term roller coaster season.
Yeah, it's not new to me really. Also last year been a bit of a roller coaster, what can I say? It's been a really long season so far.
Let's look at some highs. China then on the podium into turn one. Take us through that.
Yeah, I mean I saw an open door and I went through it, and there was a bit of discussion after that. But to me it seemed very normal, to be honest, from inside the car, and it was a good feeling to have my second career podium. It was quite cool. Of course, happy moments, but not for long really.
So now one of the big lows in your home Grand Prix, and a little bump down there into what's turn two, and then another little bump. I've got to say, as daft, as crazy as that looks, that is so easy to do, isn't it? Because they all backed up in the middle of a corner, didn't they?
I don't like to look at it too much, to be honest, but we are looking through it, and I think that after the race many people attacked me, but I probably should have stood for myself even a bit more, because it wasn't that straightforward as stewards have seen it, to be honest.
Yeah, no, as I say, I can understand exactly how easy that is to do. So then you're laying on your couch in your underpants, eating peanuts, watching Game of Thrones, I believe, and the good doctor rings you with some medicine you didn't want to hear. You were back in the Toro Rosso for the rest of the season.
Yeah, it wasn't the highlight of the year. I mean, in a way that it wasn't mentally tough, but I went to the team, which supported me a lot, and to be honest, I found a lot of support in that team, and I'm really happy, grateful to the people in that team. You know, they've been fantastic to me. I will never forget the support they provided to me after all that happened, and now I'm actually a very happy man, to be honest.
I'm really pleased to hear that. So you went from a very, very good car to still a pretty good car. It wasn't the end of the world exactly, was it? But you seem to hit a bit of a low.
I just lost my reference and just didn't drive well.
You said on the radio what's going on. Is that you not understanding yourself, sort of talking to yourself, or was that a question to the team at all?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I don't know what's going on at the moment.
I'm going to stop it there because I don't think you're enjoying watching that. I completely understand it, but we are talking about the highs and lows. When we all saw that, I wanted to come and cuddle you, but I'm too British and you're too tall to reach.
And you're a man. I think every human has to have his low moments in a career and his life, and I think it's looking back at it, it wasn't as dramatic as it really was. I think it was a difficult few races for me. It just was accumulating, and I think that race it just all came out. But luckily for me, there was a summer break, which I had a very good one, particularly good one this year, and it cleared completely my mind out of all these negative thoughts. And to be honest, I came back a bit different man. Looking back at it, I'm thinking, wow, who is this guy? And now I'm a completely different man. But like I said, you sometimes have to learn the tough way, and I learned many things this year tough way, and I think now it just starts to get good, really.
Well, talking about getting good, how about this in Singapore? Now, it's Max behind you, the man who you had to swap places with. Is this extra personal? Did you notice him coming up particularly?
No, you know, that day I was doing my job because I felt that we were fighting for really good positions again, and I just I knew we actually had the pace to hold them behind us, and I just went through it. So I thought, let's try. So I kept my tires in a good shape. He didn't, and actually, then I managed to go ahead. By the way, here it wasn't a mistake. It was I was leaving him the room because I thought that he was going for it, and nothing. I think it was very good for the sport to see the fights like this. It was very close, as you can see. But
fantastic skill. I mean, to race that close against the walls is supreme from both of you.
It's a good feeling just to know that you can hold a faster car behind you. It's a great confidence boost for the future as well.
You said after the race, I left my soul on the track. What did you mean by that?
It means that you know, I fought until the very last centimeter that day, and I felt again this passion, and it was a great feeling, to be honest. And I had a really good fun, and I want to see if it actually was a very important point for me, so I hope it is.
We like having a happy Danny back.
Thank you very much, Martin. Thanks.
Cheers.
We're joined by his team principal